Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Foundation. Last episode was a little bit embarrassing, just trying to figure out how to play the game, but we're going full speed ahead here. Our economy is looking a little bit better now that we have some trades set up, and while we have the money, hopefully this isn't too crazy of an idea here, but I want to expand our territory pretty quickly here. We've kind of settled in an interesting area, to be honest with you. But I think what I want to do is, since we don't have fishing unlocked as far as I can tell, I'm going to expand this way. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to start putting farmland out here, at least, somewhat soon. So let's take a look. Wheat farm takes 75 gold coins. That's fine with me. We should be making that pretty quickly. And in fact, let's go ahead and open up trade. And what we're going to do is we're also going to say, should we hold on to our stone? Maybe. Maybe what we'll do is we'll say anything over 120, we'll sell the rest of it. And then let's put berries back in here and say anything over, let's say 20. Let's actually bump that up. Say anything over 30, we'll sell that as well. And hopefully that'll keep a somewhat steady stream of income coming into us. It looks like we're going to be relying on trade quite a bit more than I previously anticipated. And the villagers just keep pouring in, as you can tell. I want to get a wheat farm. It takes 10 tools as well. And what we might do is, why don't we do this for our first one? Let's pop it in right here. And we're just gonna kind of learn as we go and see how things work out for us. We'll speed up time a little bit as well. Our builders and everybody have to take all the resources out there. So it might take a little bit of time, and maybe it'll be pretty quickly. It looks like they're on their way right now, though, following this little road down, which is great. These little natural pathways they carve out. All the resources are there, so it's literally just they just gotta build it, and then from there. Oh, I don't want the workplace list. I actually want the villager list. We do have one unemployed person. We have two unemployed people, which is actually, in a way, great, because that'll give us people to assign to the wheat farm. That'll get us flour, or wheat rather, and then we need to turn that into flour and then into bread somewhere. So we probably need a bakery and maybe a windmill. Okay, let's actually look at this. Wheat farm produces wheat. The windmill produces flour in exchange for wheat. The bakery produces bread in exchange for flour and water. So, okay, we're going to need a little bit of stuff here. The maintenance cost keeps going up. So we need to find more ways to generate money, essentially. 22 berries sold for 200. That's bad. From the two more people have joined. Oh, geez. Okay, that's fine. I think. Are there any other things that generates money for us, I wonder? Other than, obviously, trading stuff, which is a great way to make money, but a wheat farm, windmill, bakery, a coal hut, and then that will give us iron and blacksmithing. In here, provides defense to the village. That's fine. Um, maybe we could plop that up there at some point. I don't know. Uh, Decoration, we just have the little sheep statue, which I am actually genuinely pretty curious about. Building is going slow, but hopefully this will be done relatively soon. The forester does a ton of work. Like, this is actually really quick. Not quite done on the wheat farm. How's our income looking? Income's looking pretty decent. 300. So we're actually making a fair amount of income off of this trade, I think. So I think we just set up this whole kind of chain right here. And now we need to decide how we set it up. So maybe what we do first is we look here. 1 out of 3 farmers. Paint a crop field. Okay. I have done it. So I'm hoping, and it's kind of assuming that that's all that takes, because that's the only real UI element I saw. And we're actually just going to assign all of the people to this. So anyone who doesn't have a job, guess what? You are a farmer now. So this is painted for wheat, I assume. This doesn't give you an option. No, it doesn't. It only produces wheat. Oh, you can see they have little farmer outfits. Very cool. So I'm assuming they will get started planting all of that wheat for us. And now down here, more than likely kind of in this industrial section of the town, is where we'll want to build our windmill and then bakery. We are again out of tools. So for the time being anyways, we're going to have to come in here and we're going to have to buy some more tools, which is going to hurt us pretty bad on the profit side of things. But it is a necessity that we have them, because otherwise we literally can't build anything. So we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place in some ways there. All of our resources are looking good. Berries, everything except tools. So we need to figure out tools at some point. I don't know how you locate coal or iron other than just kind of going up there and maybe you just plop a thing down on the side of a mountain and that's what does it. I'm not honestly sure. We can start clearing this area out as well. Make some more room for us. Hopefully. Speaking of our, do we have, oh, we do have space for another person here. We do have an unemployed person, actually. They shall become a woodcutter for the time being. Residential zone, we're going to expand that out just a little bit over here. And then we can get rid of the extraction order over here. It doesn't mean anything to us anymore. We'll see if we get some other houses kind of built up around here. It seems like there's a lot of space, right? Like a monk. My lord. Oh, they're offering tools. It's just for 50 wood, really? I'm all about the people. Are those tools? Or are those like the resource you use to unlock stuff, maybe? Regardless, 50 wood is an easy thing. It's an easy order for us to get right out of the way here. Let's take a look actually at the estate. Yeah, the estates menu. This requires we have 20 serfs. Yeah, we'll just. I'm pretty sure you just kind of unlock it as you go. 1 new villagers have arrived in the village. Welcome aboard, friends. Happy to have you. Do we see any? Too far. Too far. Too far. Messed up my camera. Farm state is harvesting. I don't see any crops though. Like, are we actually generating anything there? I honestly don't know. What if we say stock wheat here? Like, does that actually do anything? I didn't turn it off somehow in like the menu, did I? Like, I usually don't like to do this during a video. I just want to make sure that we're. I mean, we should. There's nothing there that says we shouldn't get. I'm hoping that it actually grows and it doesn't just like quote unquote is there and it harvests, because that would be a little disappointing. Not gonna lie to you. I don't see it, but I'm hoping I do one day. That being said, we have our 10 tools now. Our economy is actually surprisingly looking not terrible. Um, we're at least in the green, is what I'll say. We will need a stonemason at some point. Let's take a look at this windmill. It just needs stone planks and tools. Stone planks and tools. That's a very easy order for us to fulfill. In fact, let's plop this guy down. Let's get our windmill set up. See, they're walking back and forth. I'm really hoping this actually like, grows. I'd be pretty disappointed if it doesn't. So they're grabbing. These are our foragers. It's not even our farmers. Oh brother. Oh brother. We still don't have any wheat, so I'm very much hoping like all these. I'm on free time looking to fill my needs. I feel like you should be working is the thing. Um, the thing is though is you should be working. I don't know if this does anything. Farm state resting, sowing. It is sowing stuff. Great. Promotions. So we need serfs. We know this. Um, boom. Decorative bush, fence, and wooden gate are now available. There you go. It's just that easy. A new tier of unlockables. Hedge. Okay. I want a fisher hut. That is my absolute number one thing that I want. And I want to build it actually like immediately if I can. I absolutely can. It literally is the cheapest thing in the world. And what I'm hoping, oh, is this gonna like kill their like market value or whatever though? You know what? I don't believe I rightly care. And there's more houses coming up over here anyways, so if you don't like it. Yeah. This is what I wanted. Perfect. Okay, good. It does actually um, show you the farm being grown. Hopefully it'll do this whole area. That is actually really cool. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with that. The paint tools are really interesting for those kinds of resources. Berries are looking good. We have a bunch of unemployed people, which actually I'm not worried about at all because we're going to be building this windmill up. And then right after that, this fishing hut is going to go up. And do we need another? I think we do. We need like a second food stall in order to sell fish, I think, which is interesting. But that will actually make us more money. So, I mean, that's perfectly fine too. This game is pretty cool, actually. Now that we're kind of getting past that slow kind of ramp up speed, It's coming together a little bit. We might not have the optimal layout as far as a village or town goes, but I actually don't think I really care either. Uh, I don't feel like this is a game to min max. I feel like it's a game to just kind of like sit back and enjoy. Because as far as I can tell, there's no like enemy encounters or anything. I guess you can build a keep and stuff, so maybe that just comes later. But so far, it hasn't said anything about it. It's just kind of like it's like a Bob Ross video, episode where you're just kind of just going with it, and if you make a mistake, who cares? They're only happy accidents after all. So current resources. So we actually do need to kind of keep an eye on these because they'll fill up. And if they fill up, I'm not sure what happens. Like these seem to have an inventory, clearly. Um, we'll just have to kind of keep an eye out for that, I think, as we continue down this little path here. This is very cool. Heavily enjoying what's happening right here. That means you can kind of paint these really cool, obviously this is like a medieval, kind of game, like time period, anyways. But you can paint these really cool landscapes, I think, with all this stuff happening. Sounds like church is going on. Maybe we can place a little like food stall right outside the church, so as they like go in and out, they'll stop by and eat a fish or a berry. We'll make some money that way, hopefully. And honestly, our money situation, it's not looking too bad. Like we're definitely in the green. One new villagers have arrived. Very good. We're kind of just waiting for these two things to build. Maybe we'll just speed up time. So the windmill's done. Let's go ahead and okay. Fisher's hut is done. This is great. Give me a miller. Give me a fisher. They produce fish. Checks out. A food stall. Too far away. Can we just sneak it in here though? Sounds like, kind of seems like we can though. Give it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, give me a little bench by it, and then give me a little, little sign. Let them know it's another food stall right there. Give me that construction going. So that's kind of neat. You can kind of chain these around. Since this is kind of like the central part, maybe we have a big old kind of market square right here. We'll see how it turns out, but it's pretty neat. I like that. So we're now going to have fish. So we want to make sure that we can stockpile that somewhere. And as you kind of unlock all these new resources, it's now making a little bit more sense. Things are clicking, the gears are turning. You want to set up kind of supply chains. Um, so maybe have stuff for, because like for this stuff, for example, you need wheat, and um, then you get flour, and then that flour turns into bread. So that would tell me you want like a stockpile building, a warehouse or whatever for those three resources. Does that make sense? Is that kind of how it goes? Oh, look at them. They're all harvesting now. Three new people. Our city is it's going bananas here. Um oh, but it's the same. I see. Has one market table. Yes. Ah. Hmm. We have done we have done this the wrong. Oh, okay, okay, perfect. Okay. It gives us a second thing. Okay, good. That was gonna tilt me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. Do we have any can you get any fish here? Is the thing? There's fish out here. It's not looking good. I don't know if they can get any fish. Do you have to be in a square that has fish? Oh boy. Sells food. Nothing sold this week. Ooh. Okay, maybe we'll just keep an eye on it for now. It's very good to know. So we're producing flour though, which is great. So now what we might want to do is open this guy. We need 20 tools for this one. However, I think that is absolutely worth it in every single sense of the word. So what if we just kind of plop this guy over here? And that should keep us at 10 tools. So we shouldn't have to really worry about that. They should just order more as we need it, is what I'm thinking. But once we have that, then we'll kind of have this full kind of chain here. And if this person, which it honestly doesn't look like they can, fish, uh, then we'll just swap all this stuff out for bread instead. Yeah, it's not looking good for the fishing part of what we're trying to do here, but it does beg the question. We need 500 gold coins. We could just unlock this area over here. It has fish in it very clearly. I think that might be what we do. Our income's taking a little bit of hit. I'm assuming because we're bringing in all the tools we need for this, but we're at 20 out of 20 there. And what are we looking at here? We're at 0. So I think they're going to order 10 more is the thing. A monk has approached us, which is great. Welcome aboard, Mr. Monk. Happy to help you in whatever you might need, as long as it's easy and we can complete it immediately. Come on down. Where are you, friend? I see him. He's over there. I see him. He's coming as fast as he can. How are we looking here? We have a lot of money, so I'm just going to do it, I think. Ooh. Territory. Give me that. Just give it to me. And this thing, we're just going to destroy it. And instead, we're just going to move it over here. Invalid position, really? Okay, sure. Does it all need to be on land? Like it kind of looks like it can be in the water a little bit, right? Start construction there. Um, Quest is just still build a wooden keep. And I'm fine with kind of putting it off for a little bit longer as we kind of unlock some of the stuff and get our economy rolling a little bit. That'll probably also help the land like value over here too. Tin tool. Ugh. Um, can we look at this while this screen is open? Perfect. So this unlocks a church, a hunter's hut. We need 20 commoners for that. Commoner's like the next step up. Oh, we have 19 of that resource? Oh, just unlock all that stuff then. Yeah, that's fine. Um, maybe we do the king, and then we can finish off kind of this first tier of research. I kind of view that as a research tree, basically. And I'm hoping we just buy the tools that we need, essentially. And once we do that, then we're fine. We'll go ahead and speed up time a little bit here too. So that bakery is getting built up here. Wood is 20 out of 20 there. Do we need another builder's hut? I don't think we probably do. It's probably just that they're a little bit further away than kind of what we're used to. 1 out of 2 millers. Farmers are going strong. This whole area should be filled in, minus this probably like big stone area out in front, which that makes sense to me. How many unemployed people do we have? Oh, we have so many. Okay, yeah. Assign all the people out. Everyone's getting jobs today. That's going strong. 3 more people have joined. We're growing so quickly. It feels like we're growing really, really fast. Maybe that's not the case, but it just kind of feels that way. Maybe we should get another builder's hut just to employ some of these people. Gathering hut? I mean, just fill them out, really. We have so many people now. Yeah, I mean, we'll add one more there. The fisher's hut is done. So that was our old fisherman already assigned there. I don't like that you're doing the same thing. It makes me feel like I'm either placing this building wrong. There's no way I have it backwards, right? No, there's no way. Right? No, there's no way. Wait, give me a fisher's hut. Oh, it does have a big old ladder though, is the thing. I mean, I'll try it that way too. I don't really mind like trying it out. It doesn't bother me at all. Give me some of these people. And the thing is this has to turn to bread now. Uh, this also has to turn to bread. So we have a bunch of flour here. How do they get water? Water 9. I'm assuming they just get it from the well, right? Like that has to be it. Quest failed. Oh, we didn't do it. We're fools. Oh, huge unfortunate. Massive disaster. I can't believe this. This is crazy. If it's literally just like a direction thing, then they need to fix that, and they should just make you like make it meet certain requirements of how you have to place it before it lets you place it, so that it's an actual like you know functioning building. Um, and if nothing else, it'll help it'll help people not make themselves look stupid. They try to play the game in front of a bunch of people. So all those are fully assigned out. It has bread in there. These should be equipped to get bread. This has a ton of bread, which is very good. It's fully stocked out on transporters. Like, as far as I know, they should be transporting. Oh, of course, we need to have a market person there. That makes sense. Oh my god. No, can't be serious. We actually do need to get like another granary or another warehouse though, because we're actually like out of space. Is the thing. Um, so we'll need to build one of those. I don't see it producing uh fish, and actually let me change this to fish. We should only need like one slot there. I think that'll probably be fine. And we'll just start storing it, I think. Oh my god, that is. So the problem was I had the building backwards the whole time, I think. Uh so now it has 5 fish. Okay, well now we know, and that's fine. So what we need to do is we need to build another market stall, and that'll start selling fish. And then our economy, it should start really going here pretty soon, because we'll be selling multiple things. At 5, sells food resource type to the villagers, 5 gold coins a week. Why is nobody eating bread? Is my question. The thing is like, why would you not eat bread? You know what I mean? So I guess then we'll throw this guy to 20 maybe, and we'll sell everything else above that. If you don't eat the bread, I'm just gonna sell it. How about that? That's fine by me. There's more money for me. Maybe we need to upgrade people. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe they only eat it when they're like a certain level, like a commoner or something, you know? Uh, kind of weird, but maybe that's the case. Who knows? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So now we're starting to stockpile some of this fish. Um, so what we'll want to make sure to do, yeah, we have a ton of bread now too. That can't be it though. Like, do they really they just don't eat bread? That can't be it, right? That can't be what's happening. Is this backwards? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. I wish you could move it after you place it. Hmm. We'll have to play around with that. But I think it's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. We're making some good progress. This field is coming along. I really like this feature. We might put down another farm down here at some point if we end up needing it. Um, and maybe we'll try to move some of this stuff around just to kind of uh, make it look a little nicer, hopefully. But I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, hit that like button. It does help me out so very much. And if you want to see more in the future, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Until then, we'll see you next episode.